right. Happy Monday. Happy Motivational Monday. Happy Mindful Monday. And happy Monday Rundown.
Happy Monday, you guys.
All right. Well, this is your first time with us. Welcome to Say That channel. Our Monday Rundowns are a lot of fun because we get to talk about all sorts of topics, things that Winston and I have been thinking about. You guys have been asking us questions, which we've been adding to our list. And like what we love to do is then we love to go to other, this is ironic because I'm not going to say other thought leaders and content creators to hear their ideas, opinions, and advice on the same topic or question that comes up for the day. If you love what you see, please hit the subscribe button. That does us a huge favor because it tells Netflix, from my lips to God's ears. It tells YouTube that people like what we're saying. They like what we have to share. They value it. And so it will keep bringing it to your feed as well as other people's feed. Please share it. Like even better, share it directly to your friends and family if you love it. And of course, like, and that's always a great thing. And turn on the notification bell so you can get more of us.
Absolutely. So guys, it's funny, Janelle did kind of give it away already. So let's jump into today's question. Bing.
How do you become a thought leader?
What even is that?
True. I do feel like we say thought leader a lot of times, and there may be some people who don't even really know what that is.
Now join the social construct of words.
I believe a thought leader to be somebody who has a particular expertise. I think they're seen as experts on a very specific topic. And this doesn't mean that they're very knowledgeable or an expert in a lot of different things. Like to me, this is somebody who's very niche. They're very specific in their knowledge, but they have an in-depth amount of knowledge and wisdom and insights about that particular topic. It's not like something that just like popped up overnight. This is something that they've at least been involved with, I would say at the very least 6 months, trying to find out more information, gather more insight, data, et cetera. And that's how they're able to have all these thoughts. Typically, thought leaders are pushing the boundaries of the status quo as well. So they're usually having their finger on the pulse of whatever that topic is. So they know a lot of like the new or current findings and trends in that topic also, which makes people want to go to them to hear what they have to say because they count on and depend on that person to have those kinds of insights and thoughts.
Yeah, for me, when I hear this, I think influencer. I do agree with your definition though, because I do think there has to be some sense of maybe expertise in a subject. And or you are the trendsetter in this, so you are looking to innovate in that area, or like your word niche area. But honestly, the whole idea of how to become one, I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you. So I think we should jump into today's content, see what they have to say, and then we could we'll follow up with our thoughts today. And guys, if you have ideas, throw it in the comments now as we jump into today's video.
How to become a thought leader. Become the kind of leader that people would follow voluntarily, even if you had no title or position. Brian Tracy. A thought leader is an expert in their field who can shape public opinion with their expertise. They are seen as innovators, and their ideas have the potential to impact the way people think and act. Thought leaders are respected for their knowledge and are rewarded for their contributions. Because of this, they're able to set their lives as they see fit with a schedule that serves them. Thought leaders do not regurgitate old information, but instead, they bring a unique perspective to their field. They can act as a catalyst for change, which can create a more informed and engaged niche. By becoming a thought leader and providing valuable insight, you become an invaluable asset to your industry. In this video, you'll learn how you can become a thought leader in 3 steps. Identify your niche, build your brand, and promote yourself as a thought leader. With that in mind, here are the 3 steps to becoming a thought leader. 1. Identify your niche. To become a thought leader, the first step you must take is to identify your niche or area of expertise. Thought leaders are experts in the domain of knowledge. Figure out what area this is for you. This will impact your ability to become a thought leader who commands higher levels of respect and significance, which can be leveraged into higher fees. What are your areas of interest in which you have high levels of knowledge or expertise? What are the things you spend hours researching or that you've spent time studying, whether formally or informally? Once you've settled on a niche, start your deep research on this area. This includes looking at the opportunities and challenges, including market size and competition. Spend time where people in your niche hang out to see what their pain points are, what are they struggling with, and what their problems are. This may include Facebook groups, Reddit threads, or other niche or industry-specific forums. Once you've collected this information, ask yourself these 3 important questions. What problems can you solve with the knowledge you have in that niche? Who are the people already solving those problems and offering insight or solutions? How can you improve on what they offer? What's your unique spin? This is where you find the intersection between what you know and what your audience needs. Once you've found that sweet spot, it's time to move to the next step. 2. Build your brand. Having deep domain knowledge itself is great, but will not turn you into a thought leader on its own. For that, you'll need to start to build your brand and start positioning yourself as a thought leader in that niche. By using social media, you can do this easily. First, create high-quality content to share online, such as blog posts, YouTube videos, podcasts, Instagram and Facebook posts, or even informative TikToks. The idea is to showcase your unique insights in your niche in an informative and entertaining way while giving value to your viewers. Do not simply post facts and figures, but make sure you give useful perspectives or solutions, giving the material your own personal spin with your authentic personality. Being helpful and interested will set you apart, especially if you're in a crowded niche with many thought leaders. Along with creating and posting content, engage with others who are invested in your niche. Ask thoughtful questions and have deep conversations about their challenges and struggles that go beyond small talk. And finally, make sure you connect with other thought leaders in your niche. Coming from a lens of abundance, approach them in the same way you approach people in social media. Connect them by being helpful and curious, and not by trying to see how they can help you. 3. Promote yourself as a thought leader. One of the most powerful ways to do so is to look for speaking engagements related to your niche topics. These may be at conferences or conventions relevant to your area of expertise. Many of these events are looking for speakers with specific domain knowledge, so reach out to the organizers to see if there are opportunities for you to present. While it may be challenging to break into bigger events, start small, and as you build your reputation, work your way up to bigger stages. Along with speaking gigs and presentations, write thought leadership articles and opinion pieces and promote them to relevant media outlets. Industry media outlets are always looking for a fresh perspective or a new take to engage their readers or viewers. Finally, collaborate with those thought leaders that you've connected with. There may be opportunities to work on projects together that can help all parties improve and grow in many ways. By putting these 3 steps into action, you can position yourself as a well-respected thought leader in your field. As a thought leader, you'll have the ability to influence and shape public opinion with your domain knowledge. You'll have the power to become a catalyst for change, creating a more informed and engaged niche by sharing your ideas and thoughts. By leveraging your expertise, you'll be rewarded for your insightful contributions, thus enabling you to experience greater personal and professional success. Don't wait. Start taking the steps to become a thought leader in your niche today. Now, the question today is this: what's the first step you will take today to become a thought leader? Leave a comment below. And Brian...
Great question. I love how they end those usually. All right, guys, we've been given the blueprint. Jay, you're still... Oh, there you go. Great.
So, okay, a couple of things. One, I just want to say how they started is actually something that I think is important because we didn't talk about. It's like, well, why? Why would you even want to become a thought leader? And the first thing that I identified after they defined what a thought leader is that they said thought leaders usually can make their lives fit their lifestyle. So like once you become a thought leader, like you don't have to like fit into somebody else's schedule or essentially like have people tell you what to do. You now like kind of have domain and control over your life, which to me, speaking as, you know, a fellow entrepreneur on here, that's the thing that actually stood out to me the most. I was like, if there was ever a reason to become a thought leader, that might be it. That might be worth it right there.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then the fact that they identified you can essentially set your own price once you've established that yourself as a thought leader. I thought that was really good as well. What's interesting, and guys, for I think we've been having this happen a lot more now, just kind of like behind the curtains now. I love a lot of the content we've had the opportunity to review because it's almost, well, I mean, I love where we are in our journey anyway, but I look at a lot of the things we've gotten recently and I almost think, man, imagine if we had had this before we started. Because a lot of the things they talked about, we stumbled into
Yeah.
the marketing and the putting a content out, certain
Right.
contents, things like that. We stumbled into that in a sense, or well, maybe not stumble is not the right word. As we were looking to grow our influence through this channel, we found the same information that you guys just shared in different pieces. So I love that this one, it has it to me all together in a really great, easy to digest way.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you that we are maybe stage 2 of that and a little bit of 3, with the whole going out now and speaking. I know Janelle handles a lot of that aspect of it by building her personal brand. But it's interesting because I'm literally looking at stage 2 and I was like, oh, we are in a lot in stage 2 right now about what your brand looks like and how that whole thing kind of works itself out. So
Yeah.
for anybody else out there on that journey of becoming a thought leader, definitely drop us a line. That's a big part of what we are
Please.
here to, who
If
we're
you
here to talk up to.
yeah, tell us, point us in the direction of other thought leaders you're interested in having us look at. Please also, I'm curious to know who here has ever thought about being a thought leader, has wanted to be a thought leader, didn't even know what a thought leader was, and did you find this information helpful? Please let us know. Would love
Absolutely,
to know.
absolutely.
Comments. All right, but until then, we'll see you next week. And as always, remember, you deserve the good life. Say that.
Say that. We'll see you guys. Have an amazing week. Peace. Dun, dun,